Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing a sick video which is going to be me trying to progress on some trails which are at my local spot which I'm in right now. I'm going to see if I can get quicker on a few different lines which are down here. There's one main line which is dead ahead that you would have seen me ride a few times. It's got some gap jumps, some nice berms, some big tables, stuff like that. And there's this small line to the side here that is literally just berms, and we're just going to go to the end of this track because this does join into the main line I just spoke about, but we're not going to join it into the main line. We're just going to finish at the last berm. That's going to be the sort of warm-up lap that I'm going to do, and I'm at the top right now so we can jump straight into it. And yeah, basically as some of you might have seen on my Instagram stories, I want to start doing some races soon, which is going to be some downhill stuff, but I'm going to try and enter a small one. I've never done one before, but I think it would be a sick thing to try and do. Yeah, we're basically just going to practice today, get some speed laps down and stuff like that, and it should be really sick. So I'm going to jump straight into it. Chest mount, berm line, let's get a warm-up control lap in.
Yeah, we stunt, all we do is stunt, all we do is stunt. Yeah, we stunt, all we do is stunt, all we do is stunt. Yeah, we stunt.
Drop it in. Oh no, off the track. Oh, drifting. Oh wow, that was insane. And done. Sick. Oh my god. Oh god, that was cray. Wow, so that was an insane first run. I haven't rode that track yet today, and I haven't actually ridden it for over 2 weeks I think, and that was a bit rusty. The first berm I entered it a bit weird, so I came out weird, and then oh man, that would have slowed me down, made me go off the course a little bit. And all the berms are super dry at the moment, so they're all really drifty, which is bit dangerous but really fun and scary at the same time. Now I've got that warm-up lap out the way, we can start trying to get into improving the time properly. I've just had a few more things that I need to mention so you understand the video a bit more. This is going to be the starting point, so in the video when I edit it, when I get to here, that's when I'm going to put a timer on the screen. Also, what I'm going to try and do throughout the video is explain to you by explaining to myself what I'm doing wrong in each run so that I can improve it and make myself go faster. And then hopefully, whilst I'm trying to make myself improve, you guys can maybe understand or see where you're going wrong in some trails, which could possibly help you go a little bit faster, which would be sick. So if you watch this video and then head down to your trails and you go fast, let me know, that would be really epic. So drop a comment doing about that. I'm going to drop in again. We're going to do 3 laps on this warm-up one I think, and then we'll just see what happens on the main line. Dropping in. Yes. 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 Sick. That was actually a lot better I think. Nice and easy climb back to the top. Oh yeah, so quick. In my mind I can see where I went wrong a few times, so I'm going to head to each part of the trail and explain to you what went wrong. First part here where I think I might have lost some time, it's a little bit bumpy here, like it's been made to be kind of downhilly I guess, or they just didn't dig it properly. Either way, it's actually quite sick. I like all that bumpy stuff. What I forgot to do was pedal more in this bit, so I think I lost a couple of like tenths of a second on this straight here. So on my last lap, which is going to be in a second, I'm going to pedal more here. If we move down, this bit was all good. This berm was super nice and drifty, but I locked into it well. And then around here on this straight, I think I pedaled really hard and then was like, oh no, I'm going too fast, which is something that you shouldn't really do when you're riding trails. you want to make sure that you pedal to the speed that you want to be at and try not to brake into the berms, because that's how you lose speed. Because if you brake into a berm, you sort of lose the pump, like I explained in my how to berm video. And yeah, so I need to stop braking on this straight. After that, it was all okay until the last berm where I braked a little bit, and then after that berm everything was fine. So final lap, I'm going to try and improve myself, pedal a bit more there, pedal less here, and set my speed better for the second berm there, and then just watch out for the end berm. Hopefully this lap is insane. Dropping in. Oh no, that was so insane, that bit. That was, no joke, probably the most insane I've ever felt on a trail. The drift was unreal. Everything on this first bit was actually perfect. I nailed the pedaling. This berm was insane. This straight was awesome. I got that perfect. I didn't brake into this at all and did that perfect. I got a bit drifty on there, I think, but I made it through, didn't tap the brakes. And then this second last berm here, as you can see, I kind of drifted a bit here, and this bobbly bit of carpet might have been a bit of a problem. So if I just do that, maybe that will be better now. And then because of that, I braked a little bit into this one, as you will have seen, and then I lost a lot of speed in this last section, but I gained it at the end over there. The first half of that line was actually pure insanity. I'm going to film another run, and depending on how long the video is when I edit it, I'll put it in or I won't. So either see you at the top or see you at the next line. Final run. Put my foot down on a few of the berms, which I'm not going to count as a mistake because it's a perfectly fine thing to do. And I feel like, even though I did actually brake on this bit again, so I did make a bit of a mistake, I think that might have been quicker, or at least as fast as the last run. Depending on the time, I'm gonna call that an improvement. It felt like an improvement. It was sort of like an all-round, because in the last run before that, the first section was sick, the last section was pretty crap. This one was kind of an all-round, it was all kind of good, if you know what I mean. So yeah, that was quite a good little warm-up on this. I'm gonna hit this big line here now, which is just in the background there. It's the main line of this woods, and it's probably about 25 seconds long or something, maybe 30, something like that. And yeah, we're just going to see how quick we can go. I'll probably cut the line a little bit because when I put it in the video it's going to end up being a long thing. So yeah, we'll just do a quick warm-up lap and then get in a couple more laps and see how quick we go. Right, our start line can be here. Finish. Oh, that was a bit of a weird run. Right, this part was fine. The only problem I encountered here was what I'm gonna honestly chalk down to the track's fault. If you've ridden a lot of bike parks, you know that some are limited by the speed, by the size of the jumps. This is the same for this first gap here. It might look a bit big, but for the speed you can get from over there, I'm landing kind of like back wheel here, you know, so that's where I lose a little bit of speed. The bit that stumped me today was actually here. I braked a little bit, which I shouldn't have done. It was just a tap, but still, into this tight berm that I'm about to roll around now. My front wheel, it looked like it got scarily high to me, so I braked quite a lot, and that put my sort of turn off, if that makes sense. So I ended up coming out of the berm like sort of here rather than here, and then that made me hit this berm really crap and that berm really crap as well. I'm gonna have to pedal loads. I didn't quite clear the table at the end, I don't think, either. So yeah, this lap should be a lot faster. last bit, man. That lap was more of an all-round good than a perfect in some parts and crap in others. I'm gonna call that an improvement as well. So yeah, epic. Let's conclude the video. Right, so to conclude, I'll keep this quite short. This track here was a massive improvement throughout the whole video. I got my berms dialed in a lot more, so that's a big improvement for me. This trail here, I felt like there wasn't as big of an improvement on that as there was on this small one here, but there was definitely something worth noticing and mentioning. The speed into the berms was sort of consistent, and I managed to stay off the brakes as much as I could. And that's it for this video, really. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Drop me a comment if you head down to your trails and do something epic because of me. That would be sick. And yeah, see you in the next one.
I just wanna have some fun.